Olá, pessoas. Vamos continuar? Ó, tem que reunir a galera aqui, né? Porém, nossa, tem muitas coisas aqui pra fazer antes de a gente reunir essa galera. Então a gente vai sair falando com todos os companions. Hum? Olá, bebê dragão. Lembra que você disse que eu nunca encontraria um grande tesouro? Você se enganou e eu sou incrível. Venha ao salão se quiser ver a minha coleção. Tive que comprar um navio novo só pra carregar tudo. Por meu ouro e minha glória, a Etelred, o prontíssimo. Hum. Vamos ver aqui o Varric Fantasma, o que ele tem pra dizer.
It's not a surprise that you're feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Everyone else is. But I promise you, Rook, what you're doing right now, this is the battle you need to fight.
Ah, não, aqui é só o armário, mas que inclusive eu vou dar uma olhadinha aqui. Eu não acho que tem coisa nova, mas deixa eu ver. Não. Não temos coisas novas. Cara, tem umas paradas que a gente não achou, né, meu? Ó, temos isso aqui. Ah, era até legal se não tivesse esse sapato de Jesus Cristo aqui, tá entendendo? Se fosse uma bota, alguma coisa assim, eu até pensaria pra mostrar o meu muque, né? Mas, como esse não é o caso, pô. Eu gosto muito desse, mas é Grey Warden e, né, eu não sou um Grey Warden. Então, what? Sede. Ok, vamos continuar então usando essa. Não. Não, prefiro a minha mesmo. E de ficar em casa. É, basicamente são as mesmas roupas, né? Vou continuar com essa roupinha mesmo, que curti. Certo. Falar com Emrich. Emric. Eita, tem uma galera ali.
Careful with that.
But of course.
It's the only lead I've got.
My dear Davron, I'll be as careful with this cloth as if it were burial silk from the Storm Age. And this will be so instructive for Manfred. Ah, Rook, just in time.
Is that a good thing?
We have something of a mystery.
That piece of cloth I tore off the Gloomhowler back at the cauldron still has some of its blood on it.
And now, through the application of necromancy, perfected by the Morn Watch through years of meticulous,
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the Gloomhowler is.
rather discern its nature.
How?
By setting it on fire?
Patience, to discern, one must sometimes destroy. Ah, yes, of course. How interesting.
What is it?
It says this was elven blood. This was a person.
What? But it howls.
A corrupted person. Not always a monster. And something else. Deathsel. I'm unfamiliar with the meaning.
An elven word. For covenant. Like a promise or a blood oath. I think I get it. An elf who took a vow, then gets blighted. An elf who knew about griffins and warden's secrets.
Almost as if.
It was a warden.
I know this is bad, but it means we have a lead.
Yes, but one that points within.
If Weishaupt knew about it, they never told me. Something else is going on here. I'll put out the word, call in favors, see who might know more. But thanks for your help, Emmerich. You, discerned well.
My pleasure.
Porra, pelo amor de Deus, cara. Porra de comentário foi aquele, hein? It House. Não, cara. Certo, vamos lá pra fora. Cadê o bichinho? Fica aqui.
Fire and ice, light and blood. Another blow to the gods' dweller.
Voilà.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero, a powerful but properly contained tingle.
Ela tá escrevendo fanfic.
Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line. Much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! Rook! I didn't see you. What did you hear?
Not sure what it was, but it sounded pretty good.
Oh, really? Well, thank you. Nev found me more serials. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethrist, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on, besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting. It helps for inspiration.
Interesting is certainly a word we could use.
But it works. You're fighting ancient gods and everything. And you know the rest. It's impressive. What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person. Really.
Being around good people helps. That's the thing about a team. Everyone brings everyone else up.
That's what they taught me. The Veil Jumpers, I mean. A team's only as good as its weakest link, so you make them stronger. Like you do, with all of us. So, keep being that kind of person. One everyone can look up to. Anyways, thanks, Rook. I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
I'm giving it back. The arrow stays in your quiver.
I just wanted you to know that
You carried it because you couldn't trust me. Now carry it because I trust you.
Supper in Docktown?
What's the occasion?
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Docktown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm alone. But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure. Count me in.
Gosh.
This is where we eat.
I see.
Shathan, it's good to see you again.
My child wished to show me where she now lived.
I made food. Here. Armada Special. It's what the pirates eat when they come to port.
This is too rich for me. Perhaps you could prepare some vegetables.
Fine.
Caralho, o que que é isso, meu?
A
Gente,
few weeks in your
quilo
company, and my child has lost what little civility she had.
We actually eat dishes from all over. Lucanus has introduced us to demon hair pasta, and Balara made challah cakes.
So my child respects every culture except her own. This is what I face for removing her from the Qun.
Could you just try to show some affection to your child?
I do not need your instruction to show kindness to Evitash.
But what do you need? Give me a hint. Because right now, nothing Tosh does is good enough.
Is that how it appears to you?
Yes.
I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Qun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here. Vegetables.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
Under the Qun, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Qunathlok. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evitash, Chakra Toebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
This is just new fur. You need some time?
No. It's okay.
Tosh.
I'm not hiding anymore. How she takes it is her problem.
You sure?
Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
Tá boa. Mas eu acho que quando a mãe dela pergunta o que que isso significa, ela, sabe assim, a cena poderia através, eu não sei quem foi o escritor da Tashi, de Tashi, né, na verdade. Vou até pesquisar sobre isso. Porque assim, a gente tá num mundo que não é o mundo real, né, que a gente vive. Por exemplo, né, se você falar pra pessoa hoje que ela é não binária, mesmo se a pessoa se faça, ela sabe o que é, entendeu? A maioria das pessoas que, é claro, tem contato com a vida, com a internet, tem algum tipo de informação. É claro que tu perguntar pro Zezinho que vive, não sei, na beira do rio, não vai saber, né? Mas a gente tá lidando aqui com um mundo que não é o mundo nosso, certo? Então, acho que, tipo, quando a mãe... E a mãe dela, vindo de, tipo, uma cultura do eu nunca sei falar. Com outras formas de chegar, porque, por exemplo, no Inquisition a gente tem o Creme, né, que é um homem trans. E acho que parte do arco dele é meio que não é nem tanto, não é sobre ele ser um homem trans, né, mas na verdade é sobre a introdução dele no Cum. Então, tipo assim, que eles realmente tinham, né, esse termo igual a mãe Detache fala, que eu esqueci o termo, que é o nome, enfim, eu não sei o nome do negócio. Então, pra mãe dela, ela pensou que talvez seria isso. Então, tipo, quando o Tashi fala, eu sou não binário, e a mãe pergunta, poderia ali ter falado assim algo, uma pessoa que não tá... Eu não me encaixo nem nos conceitos de homem, nem de mulher, né? E pra isso, esse é o nome que se dá. Mas a cena, assim, eu entendo que, né, às vezes, assim, o tratamento da mãe dele é aquela coisa bem, a gente vê, assim, meio rígida, né? A própria Rook fala, você não trata, né? Não trata a Tashi bem. Então, acho que foi meio também pra representar essa ânsia dele que, assim, sentou na mesa. Você vê que nem teve conversa, né? Só soltou a informação. Mas foi boa. Eu acho que toda a cena porque provavelmente muita gente que vai jogar o jogo não foi apresentada esse conceito, talvez, ou nunca foi apresentado para esse tipo de conversa, e acho que a storyline como um todo de Tasha é boa para as pessoas verem. Então, é isso. O W não tá aqui, não. E a Harley também não tá aqui, ou seja, não tem nada. Então, vamos começar a quest aqui.
Venatoria gathering deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start, then.
We did kill Gillinene's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
Then we strike while they're weak.
And we're not letting our people be killed.
No, we're not.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride, and pray that fate is on our side.
Salve o povo deliciano. Caralho. Já tá seguindo. Sequestrado. Bora. Belara. A neve é essencial? Tá, então provavelmente tem uma coisa ligada à quest dela, mas é meio bobo isso, né? Porque, tipo assim, tu pensa, é uma coisa mais ligada a Belara, né? Enfim, tá bom.
Well?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
They're gathering to watch people be killed.
It's the Venatori. Spilling blood is their religion.
And we won't let that happen.
That's a lot of them. It'll be a fight for the ages.
No fighting. You'll get us all killed. You're going to blend in instead. I found you some disguises.
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
Sad but true.
And we'll be your entourage.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Okay.
What about everyone else?
They'll be
Ih, o jogo travou. O jogo vai crashar. Oh, yeah. Xiii! Vamos abrir de novo. Às horas a gente se pergunta, né? Quando é que eles vão lançar a primeira patch do jogo? Amanhã vai fazer uma semana, né? Vamos ver onde salvou.
What about everyone else?
They'll be
Medo.
close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
The others, maybe. You don't see Strife unless he wants you to. This robe feels weird, and I can't move my arms properly.
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
Tywin, estou indo buscar o restante do equipamento. O Sunny não está bem. Não devia ter deixado que ele bebesse do lago. Sabia que tinha alguma coisa estranha com aquela água. Termine as suas observações e volte para o acampamento. Daniel.
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer.
That's a holla. Why are they killing it? Poor thing.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
Then heed us. Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Can we go? Please.
Did you come from Minrathous?
Edo. Horrível. Os rapazes e eu achamos um monte de coisas na ruína, coisas que o povo delixano perdeu. Dá pra sentir que ainda tem magia em algumas delas. Ouvi dizer que você está voltando para a cidade para cuidar de assuntos da Ordem Templária. Conto com você para tirar essas porcarias daqui antes que outras pessoas achem. Você sabe que algumas pessoas vão querer venerar esses objetos, mas eu prefiro usar tudo para encher meus bolsos. Eu não tô exatamente com a mesma roupa, né? Só a neve que tá. E assim, teoricamente a gente tá com um chapéu, né? Só que tá marcado pra não aparecer o chapéu.
They've returned, and the enemies of Winter will fall.
O que tá acontecendo ali, galera?
Why, if it isn't Aurelin Vera, does your father know you're here?
Please, he disinherit me. The old fool needs to die.
E que é aquilo ali que tá rolando, galera?
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Right. It feels just wrong.
What?
What do you think Rook's like in person? Do you think they smell nice?
What is wrong with you? And have you forgotten which side you're on?
No. I mean, think about if we could turn them. Riding beside Rook at the head of Devinter's vast armies.
Keep your voice down.
What the hell?
Stop. Who are you? I don't recognize any of you.
You don't recognize me?
I don't. Magister. Lady,
Appalling. They'll hire anyone these days.
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane like we expected.
É, galera.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
Specifically, a human mage.
Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgarnon.
Elgarnon might be here, but he doesn't know we are.
But he will, you know, once we rescue his sacrifices.
We'll worry about that when we have to.
Then let's keep moving for now.
Vamos evitar, né, pessoal? Vamos evitar problema. Porque eu duvido que vai ser o caso aqui.
Does anyone else hear that?
I feel you. I see you. I know how you
suffer, come to me, and I will ease your soul.
I feel it. In my...
Your gods have returned. Give yourself to me, and be seated at my side when the Imperium rises again.
He's making promises, tempting me.
No, not like...
Ih, olha lá, o pessoal tá todo mundo aqui. Os companions já estão aqui.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament, and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains, hear my voice, and ride! I am Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Your Tevinter crumbles under its own weight. I can restore it. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Valara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
But Elgarnon is right there. Shouldn't we try? No. We can't touch him now that his Archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Bora. Focar em um de cada vez.
I'm good to go.
Finish them off.
Obey and stop!
We die for the gods.
Got it, got it.
Boa.
You got this.
Do this again.
Maluco ali.
I command it! Attack!
Chegou eles, chegou eles.
I'm ready.
Estão aqui, minha querida. Não.
All set.
Opa! Lá em cima.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down
Ah,
now.
marquei a porra do choque
when they don't give him what he wants.
que eu não queria. Vambora aqui, ó. Vamos aqui, esse maluco aqui. Ai, meu filho. Ok.
Beat the odds then.
O que a gente tem aqui? Porra! Tá bom. Bora.
And now darkspawn?
Of course.
Peraí.
Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on a walk?
Ali, ó.
Need to move.
Pega esse maluco aqui. Que isso? A neve foi bloqueada? Dá choque nele. Ah, deu choque no outro. Shit. Meu. Certo. Boa. Calma aí.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Caiu, caiu. Não é exatamente um combo, mas tirou uma vida boa dele. Tá. Aqui dentro, né, eu acho.
Is that archdemon coming or what?
Doesn't seem to be yet. Gillian lost her dragon. Might make Eldanar more cautious.
Ah, tá aqui dentro.
Got company.
Looks like we're doing this.
Do nada.
Got it covered.
Complete their strength. Should we come back?
They're a strong enemy. Good to go.
Ready when you are.
Dá choque em todo mundo.
Watch your back.
Let's go again.
Boa.
Good work, everyone.
Vou derrubar essa escada aqui.
Those are Dalish arrows. Looks like Strife and the others have our backs.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
You intruder have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
This way! We have to be quick before the Venatori catch up.
O que tem ali? Agora, vamos. Nós temos que salvar a porra. Parar de até de loot. Ih, tá lá. Tá lá.
There's a problem. Through. Send for reinforcements.
Não, nós já sabemos que esse negocinho no meio vai virar um Megazord da morte, né? É isso.
Yes, Valora!
Would you luck of road?
That way, through the gate. Damn it! Shut tight, and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
No.
There has to be another way out. Oh, shit!
Can we be of assistance?
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
Right. Be careful. You've more Venatori on the way.
Ah! Ah! Are you kidding me? Se não, peraí, vamos jogar uma corda aqui, meu. Só puxar a alavanca, minha querida. Pegar aqui, ó.
Only we're close to getting this thing open. Getting there. There's an entire Venatori army coming for us.
Boa. Boa. Outro aqui. Tu é vulnerável.
Still no luck?
Just a moment longer.
Really? Are you sure you can open this?
Who made this game?
Ó,
Why is it like
ó,
this?
ó. Ó como vem. É. I knew it! I knew it! Cara, elas pegaram os malucos lá de cima. É mole. Então mata esse maluco aí. Oh. Agora é o bicho, minhas queridas. É o bicho, é o bicho. A choque. Imune. Imune ao quê? Alguma condição que tava... Ele desistiu, pô. No final ele ficou parado, ele desistiu.
That's good.
We'll keep as many off you as we can. Go get the Dalish.
O que você tava negociando aqui? A pedra no chão? Aí é foda, né? Nem pra eles terem feito ali um desenho de um mecanismo ali.
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Diário danificado de uma pessoa da expedição de Veilguard de Arlathan. A maior parte do texto é ilegível, mas parece detalhar como essa pessoa explorou o templo antigo. O seguinte trecho é particularmente interessante. Encontrei uma passagem que me levou até o alto da estrutura. Uma vista incrível. Vou precisar passar mais um tempo explorando. O que tem um negócio ali? Medo.
Wait. This feels off.
Oh, this isn't good. We weren't here a minute ago.
Ih, tá na fade, é isso. Só que é a fade do Ords, tá ligado?
Come on. We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
So that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Okay, this is very not good.
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Oh, shit. There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
E não é assim.
Oh, come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. The Dalish need help and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Bora, minhas queridas, ataca! Olha lá!
Let's end this. Do we know the Dalish is still alright? What if Elganon sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathalin! Mabanal Avanuris! Masaline Algalana?
Didn't need to get that. Let's keep moving. Solus is gonna distract Elganon.
Ih, olha lá.
You have no power here.
Sounds like they're arguing. That's good.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Madana's ban, Shevgar Fen Harel.
monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Oh! You okay? I can hear them in my head. Watch your head.
Stop!
You can do this. You have to do this.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save
Diz que eu tenho
yourself.
fé nele.
Save your friends.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working. I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Puta que pariu, mano.
And there, the Dalish.
Another of those crystals! Break it and the cage should open!
Guard the elves. They belong to Elgernot.
The cruelty is nothing new. But what has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Algernon the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What? Are you talking to me? Sorry, but it's very loud.
Get them! Kill them! Kill them! For your life!
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andruil did in yours, and you will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the blight.
Save your games for the mortals, Dread Wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes from envy, Veilguard, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have illusions, will it? Junei built them. Now he is dead. Our great cities came from Sileys. Our deepest mysteries from Durthaman.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built. And now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
End it now!
Sim, né? Over here. Peraí, deixa eu pegar o loot.
You saved us!
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you. Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
Porra, tudo isso aí pra salvar 5 pessoas? Muita, aquela encarada lá de 20 quilômetros de distância.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgar'nan was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
Será? Isso foi pelo Hala que eles mataram no início da quest.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
Eu tô com a roupinha deles.
to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Maceranas. Nathalan.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Porra, o pessoal só pede, pede, pede. Abre. E olha lá, galera Venatori morreu. É isso mesmo, se matem.
Might be a good time to see what Solus thinks of all this.
Ai, ai, vamos lá. Vamos ver o que ele tem pra falar. Pera aí. Eu tô com medo de, tipo assim, fazer e aí desencadear uma coisa mais cabulosa. Então, o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou salvar. Porque eu quero voltar aqui pro farol e conversar com a galera, pô. Vamos ver se vai ser só falar com ele mesmo, né?
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elgar'nan was a reminder of simpler times.
Algo contra a gente. Não, imagina, ele não tem não.
You said
O
you found
Inquisition
the
ele só
Dalish
arrasta.
frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
Let me guess. You tried to tell them what they were getting wrong and they didn't believe you?
There are few things that frustrate me as much as ignorance. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fanharel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams.
Hard to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No. You just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you'd have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
Bom, vamos agradecer a ajuda, né? Somos
We would
educados.
have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was
Prepare
poorly
you
said.
for what?
You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Você agora tem respeito do lobo temido. Uau!
Yeah, you were.
A mistake I shall endeavor not to repeat. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor? Does he not count as a friend?
He does. One of several I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. There was also Cole, the spirit of compassion I helped adapt to our world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So, what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
E a missão final, hein, pelo visto. Partiu fazer 1000 sidequests.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
after losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Ó, de novo, o Varric falou alguma coisa, mas não foi uma resposta e nem alguém respondeu a partir do que ele disse.
The odds on this were never good, but we've already beaten them once. We have a job to finish, and 2 gods to kill. We don't get to wallow and whine because no one else is taking this fight.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
Dorian said they were up to something, but it seemed more about returning to the gods' good graces. They lost Algernon's sacrifice. He'll be displeased.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Viago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies, and we should find the gods. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything he's been doing in the south, we owe him an update.
I'll let him know.
Keep your weapons ready. We don't know when the gods will show themselves again. Be prepared for anything. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Muitas coisas agora pra fazer, olha, gente. Mas nós vamos fazer todo o restante, tá? Depois fizemos essa quest boa, né? Ver ali o Elganan mais o Solas discutindo. Tô interessada pra saber o que o Inquisitor quer da gente, o que ele vai falar. Vamos saber. Mas eu vou pausar por aqui, até porque daqui a pouquinho eu tenho que narrar uma sessão. E eu volto depois, gente, com mais Dragon Age The Veilguard. Até lá!